Hello again. So today I want to talk to you about India, right? What we've got here is a little selection of items with an Islamic theme or style of decoration that I think are probably made in India. So we'll start with some of the smaller things. So when we look at these, we can see that the decoration has got a little bit of an Islamic theme to it, especially at the top there. So I think that this was made in India. There's no marks to say that it is, but it's my hunch. So these two are silver plated. They're actually silver plated copper. You can just see the copper starting to bleed through there. We talked about that yesterday. So these items probably made in India, probably not that long ago. Silver plated copper, pair of ladles, £18 for the pair. This is soapstone. Soapstone is very, very soft, can be carved by hand. The reason I think these are made in India is because they've got peacocks on them, and the peacock is an Indian symbol of some kind of a positivity. I'm not particularly up on Indian symbolism. I think it's fertility or hope or life. This is a little dressing table set. It's priced at £24 for the entire set there, all 5 pieces. It's really quite pretty. Let's just pop that out the way for a second. It'll just take me a moment. I believe this was made in India as well. It's brass, but it's somewhat thinner than usual brass that I would expect from this country. So again, it's a little bit of a guess. There's no markings to prove it or say otherwise, but I believe that that was also made in India not that long ago. We'll pop that over there. This is a hardwood table. I have no idea what wood it is, but the decoration, again, it looks like it's got a bit of an Islamic theme to it, and it looks typical of Indian decoration. Now if Debbie just steps back a little bit so we can film the sides, you can see that there's a little bit of damage to this. It's very intricately carved, very delicate, but there's a panel missing there. This one's complete, but if I spin it again, you can see there's another panel missing there. It's a little bit sad. It's a beautiful piece. As I say, lots of intricate detail carving, but it's got a little bit of damage and the top's a little bit scratched as well. But then that's reflected in the price. If I can find the label, spin it round, there's the label, Indian hardwood, £66. I'll just pop that out of the way as well, and we can have a look at this. Now this is inlaid with brass. It's all very detailed carving on the top there, and that's all done by hand. And you can tell that's done by hand because there's slight irregularities in it. Slight differences between each section. They're not mirror images. If it was machined, they'd be exactly the same all the way around. So I know this was done by hand. It's not that old, probably 1980s, something like that. And the people who were making things by hand in that period are in India, are the most common. It's probably mahogany, although it could be another Indian wood that's very, very similar. But it's very, very pretty. And it's not particularly expensive, £44. And I've got one more thing that I want to show you that was made in India. And that's this enormous brass charger. So it's about 3 foot wide. Again, we've got what looks like it could be the hint towards possible peacock type decoration in the centre there. Great big hearts. It's a very Islamic style. It's highly likely to be done in India. But I want to show you the back because you can see the decoration, all the individual dots. This was all done by hand. Every single dot that you see on there was knocked out with a centre punch. It's called chase work, and it's very, very time consuming, which again, I would probably say that that's made in India there. And we've got that for £112 for the most enormous 3 foot charger to hang on your wall. It's absolutely stunning.